That was, as you know, a preliminary reading, and that will not go forward without the support of the Israeli government. That was not a legislation that was brought to the Knesset by the government. So as much as, you know, it's our wish or aspiration, we had decided not to bring it in this stage to the Knesset, because now on the table we have huge efforts to make everything that Trump's plan will be successful, and we will invest in that.
That was weird. I was sort of confused by that. Now, I actually asked somebody about it, and they told me that it was a symbolic vote, some symbolic vote to recognize or a symbolic vote to annex the West Bank. I mean, what I would say to that is when I asked about it, somebody told me that it was a political stunt, that it had no practical significance. It was purely symbolic. I mean, look, if it was a political stunt, it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel. The policy of the Trump administration is that the West Bank will not be annexed by Israel. That will continue to be our policy. And if people want to take symbolic votes, they can do that. But we certainly weren't happy about it.
What do you make of the Israeli parliament moving forward on potential annexation of the West Bank? Right as
well, that's a vote in there. Yeah, that's a vote in the Knesset. But obviously, I think the president's made clear that's not something we'd be supportive of right now, and we think is even threatening to the peace deal.
Was a political move of the opposition to try to embarrass the government during the visit of Vice President J.D. Vance. But I can assure you that that was, as you know, a preliminary reading, and that will not go forward without the support of the Israeli government. Elisa Spiropali, it is our wish and aspiration, of course not in the Palestinian populated areas, no, this is not our aspiration, but definitely when we have in Israeli communities, but I said very explicitly, not only it was not a bill that was brought by the government, the government didn't participate in the vote. That was an internal game of the opposition as a political theater, and that cannot be promoted eventually to be a bill unless it will be supported by the government. And as I said, due to the circumstances, we will not promote it now. We are concentrated on Trump's plan. It is very important it will be successful.